Don't scroll past this, because you might not encounter someone with these traits in your entire life. Out of over 8 billion people on Earth, only a tiny fraction possess such peculiar characteristics. Maybe one of them has walked past you without you even realizing it. But what you're about to see.
His story begins long before anyone sees him. It begins in a place almost erased from history, a tiny, isolated lineage hidden deep in mountains and fog, a community so distant, so disconnected, that the world simply forgot they existed. No records survived, no names, no stories, not even a clear trace of who they were or why they vanished. Just a faint shadow in time, a thin mark that feels like it could disappear completely with one breath of wind. A person born from a lineage like this carries a mystery from the very beginning, because when your past is this dark and this forgotten, people can't place you anywhere. They can't connect you to any known history, any familiar origin, and that alone becomes the first sign, the first quiet warning that something about him doesn't belong to the ordinary world. He feels like a leftover from a chapter humanity didn't mean to write, and definitely didn't mean to remember.
Then his appearance enters the story. Skin drained of all color, pale and cold like a ghost. Albinism makes light behave strangely on him. It doesn't settle, it doesn't warm, it simply slides off as if rejected. His eyes hold no depth, no shadow, just a soft emptiness that feels unsettling. In a small, isolated population, this level of albinism is almost impossible. It's a statistical anomaly, a physical glitch in the pattern of nature. People don't scream when they see him. They pause. A short, heavy pause that doesn't come from fear, but from doubt. A doubt that whispers, "This body shouldn't look like this." His presence feels like a mistake, a biological misprint that somehow survived. And that strange, colorless appearance becomes the second sign, the moment people realize he isn't shaped by the same rules as everyone else. Then come the eyes. One blue, one gold. Two completely different worlds staring from the same face. Eyes are the first thing people notice, and when they see two colors that don't match, something inside them shifts. It's subtle but powerful, a feeling that these eyes don't just look at you, they examine you. Heterochromia isn't just a rare trait, it's a doorway that suggests he doesn't see the world the way others do. His gaze feels like a question, like a silent message from somewhere else. People find themselves unable to look away, caught between the cold blue and the burning gold, because his eyes carry a duality that feels unnatural, as if two realities are watching through him at the same time. And that dual gaze becomes the third sign, the moment people understand he isn't just different, he's divided. But the strangest part of his eyes isn't their color. It's what they can see. He has a fourth color receptor, a biological upgrade that lets him see shades invisible to ordinary humans, hidden patterns in light, shadows that don't exist for anyone else, colors that have no name in any language. The world has a secret layer, and he can see all of it. Tetrachromacy doesn't change how he looks, it changes how he perceives reality. And that shift takes his strangeness from physical to mental. He walks through the same world as everyone else, but he experiences a version of it no one else can imagine. A world with extra colors, extra signals, extra meaning. And when people realize this, they understand something deeper. He isn't just different, he lives in a different world entirely. A world layered on top of ours, visible only to him. The final trait is the most unsettling. His mind never forgets. Every moment, every sound, every face, every detail, all of it stays with him forever. Nothing fades, nothing blurs, nothing disappears. This ability exists in only a handful of people on Earth, but he has it too. His memory is an endless archive, a living library that records everything he experiences. While ordinary people forget most of their day within hours,
He remembers every second of his life with painful clarity. His past is always present, always awake, always whispering in the back of his mind. And when you combine this with the other four, you get something impossible. A human who shouldn't exist. A human who feels like a glitch in reality itself.
5 rare traits, 5 broken probabilities, 5 impossible pieces forming one person. A person who, from the very first look, makes you understand the truth. This shouldn't exist. But maybe the world isn't as strict as we think. Maybe every once in a while, reality lets something strange slip through. And maybe rarity isn't just about him. Maybe it's about all of us.